Well, Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from, believe it or not, 75-degree San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Humble pie. Get you some. What do I mean by that? I'm experiencing something fascinating today. People ask me where I get my material from every day. Well, you know, I read a lot, study a lot, do a lot of due diligence, growing in my craft. And I just take the things that happen during the day and see how they correlate. So I have some kind of funky chest, something or other I've had for a minute. My nose is a little bit stopped up, and that really stinks. And so here's what I've been experiencing today. In the midst of all of the wonderful and delicious foods that are available last night and today, and we're on our way over to another relative's house, I have been unable to taste the food that I've been eating or the drinks that I've been drinking because of the whole stuffy nose thing. So guess what I get to do? I get to go through the motions. I get to enjoy the visuals. I get to enjoy what I see. Unfortunately, I cannot smell the food nor taste the food. And it occurred to me that that's what life is like when there's a rift in relationships. When there's a rift in relationships and pride gets in the way that causes one or both or several parties to refuse to forgive and reconcile, you get to go through the motions. You get to see one another. You get to experience one another. And yet, being around one another is like eating food with a stopped up nose. You go through the motions, but there's no flavor. There's nothing wonderful about it. There's nothing exciting about it. There's nothing passionate about it. There's nothing that is the deliciousness and the sweetness of relationship and life. It's just going through the motions. So, humble pie. Get you some. You know, there's a scripture verse that said God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. Do you need grace? Would you like grace? It's okay to humble yourself. And let me tell you, humble pie is hard to swallow. It's hard to swallow. And yet, if you want to enjoy the benefits of enjoying a flavorful life of deep and wealthy relationships, please recognize this, my friend. Extend the same grace to others that you would like the good Lord to extend to you. Would you like Him to hold you accountable for all of your mistakes? Would you like Him to tell you you've made no progress when you have more good days than bad days? Would you like Him to say you're done, you're never going to change, you're always going to be like that? Would you like Him to say you haven't changed at all, you did that again? Or would you like Him to say, I love you, and I know you're in the process, and I began a good work in you, and I'm going to carry it on to completion? What would you like from the good Lord? And that's a great place to start in delivering it to those that you love the most. Humble pie, get you some, and have a Merry Christmas.